Mars Thinking here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and so we are going to be doing the new Infinite Dragon Ball History stage that has dropped with the Part 2 content. And as I always do with these Infinite Dragon Ball History runs, I'm going in blind. I haven't checked like the typings of the enemies and all that kind of stuff, but I'm also going in to attempt to do all of the missions in one go. So there's a turn counter one, I think is it 18 turns? And then there's 3 members of the team from Power of Wishes. So we have the Buu Duo, Tech Gohan, and then STR Ulma Gohan, and then 3 Majin Power characters. So we have LR Buu Tanks, STR Super Buu, and the Int Buuhan, because they are the only 3 characters that are essentially on Majin Buu, Majin Power, and under the Buu Duo leader skill. So basically, if you want to run the Buu Duo as the leader, those are essentially the 3 Majin units that you have to run. So we'll see how it goes. Now obviously Int Buuhan is definitely by far the worst unit on the team, but yeah, I guess we'll see how well he is able to do. So physical enemy straight away, that's what we like to see. We've got both the Buus that I want together on the other rotation, so that is good. So I guess we're just going to start off like this. I mean, as long as we don't get supered immediately, then we should be fine. And then obviously I will get this other Buu floated off. I mean, I'm going to end up using the Int Buuhan as a floating unit anyway. But yeah, I mean, Infinite Dragon Ball History has never really been like particularly hard. So I don't really foresee this being a huge issue, right? So I think we should be okay. Obviously, there's a possibility if there's like a physical stage later and Buuhan is the one that gets super attacked, that could be quite bad. But I think we'll be able to get through this fairly easily. We will be able to use at least one or both, hopefully both, maybe, who knows, be able to use the standby abilities with the Buu Duo. I can't imagine, again, like I say, unless something goes terribly wrong, that we are going to lose a lot of HP at any point, but obviously we're going to be able to get all these attacks off here with the Buu Duo, and then yeah, they should be pretty good to go. Obviously, I think for most people, I always try and do these runs where I do every single mission in one go, but I mean, if you want less of a headache in the process, you just go for the doing 2 separate runs, right? Because that will actually enable you to build slightly better or slightly more cohesive teams, and you won't have to have, like, you know, right, you definitely won't be using Int Buuhan, right, if you're just making a full Majin Power team. I can't imagine anyone out there would be choosing to run Int Buuhan on that team, but I put the physical Buuhan in slot 1 because obviously he infinitely stacks defense, so I wanted to make sure that he could at least get some stacks off. And then let's do this. Grab these for you. Hopefully you guard here. And then get some orbs for you as well. So we should be looking pretty good. I mean, the Buu Duo, I mean, this is the thing, right? You can tell the Infinite Dragon Ball History stage, not exactly super difficult. The Buu Duo are not a unit that you normally would ideally be wanting to put in slot 1 until they've at least got a decent amount of build-up already. But you can see here, just casually tanking for double digits in slot 1. Gohan probably is fine even if he doesn't guard, to be honest. Well, yeah, exactly, there you go. Him getting supered might have been an issue, but look at that, 2.2 million attack stat from Buuhan, and now of course he's going to eat a super. How much does he take? 254. Alright, yeah, so Buuhan definitely going to be the one that maybe sells here for us. We'll see how this run continues to go. As long as we stay on a reasonable amount of HP coming into the this rotation again, because obviously we ideally want the Buuhan transformation for STR Super Buu. I mean, I feel like it's almost impossible that we could lose enough HP to get the Buu Piccolo one, so we definitely don't want to get stuck with the Buu Tanks transformation for sure. So hopefully we'll be all good here. I mean, STR Super Buu in this state should be more than good enough. The fact that you can still attack lower in a lot of these stages as well does make it a little bit easier. But I think the Buu Duo in slot 3 probably going to be able to clean house here a little bit. Because I mean, they don't barely have any links active here. They don't really share a lot of links with Super Buu outside of like Fierce Battle. So they're still able to put in a pretty solid performance. Sadly, we don't get the additional super from their passive, but it is what it is. That means we probably don't finish him off this turn. Maybe if we crit and then get the hidden potential additional, but we did neither of those things, so... Alright, well, we finally have Gohan on rotation here. I mean, I could just start charging up one of the Spirit Bombs straight away, but I feel like, is it slightly too early for that? I don't know. Let's wait a little bit, right? We'll get another couple of stacks for them, I think, because we want to stack their defense as much as possible. But the next opportunity that we get, we probably will use one of the Buu Duo abilities. I can't remember how many stages there are, so that probably would have been good to have checked in advance. But like I say, when I do these, I never check up the stages or anything before I go in. Obviously, I've done videos over the last couple of days talking about the part 2 event, so I think I can remember who like the last 2 enemies are. But obviously I think by that point it's potentially too late as well, but we'll see. Like again, I say Infinite Dragon Ball History, not exactly the hardest content, so if we do have to end up waiting a little while in order to get to when we use the Spirit Bomb, I think we should be perfectly fine. So we did get the Buuhan transformation, so we're all sorted on that front. And then, oh, that did not quite... The orbs did not fall the way I expected here, so there is a possibility that Buuhan takes a bit of a beating from Super Saiyan 3 Goku at the end here. Although, of course, there is also the possibility that STR Buuhan linked up with the Int one, so I think he's got all of his links active on this rotation. It's very possible that he is going to do an insane amount of damage on this turn. Because STR Buuhan does come out of the gate pretty strong. So, let's see what he's cooking up here. Oh yeah, just 10.8 million, you know. And can we get the additional as well? Oh, additional normal. And no hidden potential. Oof. The hidden potential ones haven't been coming in, haven't been coming through really for us. About 100k from a normal, okay. Well, at least the team has 723k HP, so... I guess the other problem is when I decide to use the Spirit Bomb, I don't really want to then float that unit off, really, do I? Because then it means when they come back... Well, actually, you still get to charge. It just means when they come back the next time, I will have to use it, because if you float them off again, or even if you get them back 3 turns later and then float them off, it'll be too late, right? So... We'll see how it goes. We'll take out Goku first, and we'll see what the landscape is looking like. Because if I do use the standby for them, I probably will fully charge it. So I guess we'll see how this is going to play out. I mean, if we charge it with them in slot 3, by the time it gets back around to them coming back onto rotation, we're going to have had multiple turns of it being charged anyway. So I think we should be fine, considering how quickly we are getting through the phases here. So let's see. Well, we're on turn 8. And we're up to Piccolo and Gotenks. So I think we will... Do I want to transform into Buuhan? You have 387k, but then you're going to get big bad bosses. So yeah, I think we will start charging up the standby here, and we're going to transform into Buuhan, because we still have the other Buu Duo as well. So when we charge up these guys Spirit Bomb and then launch it, we then are also going to be able to use the standby with the other one. So it's not like the GT Duo, right, where you can only really use one because of the fact that it's a revival. Although I suppose you do have to think about, depending on the team you've bought, because, you know, having like Buuhan on the team, we haven't exactly bought the most optimal version of the team that we could. We will have to be careful that we actually do get the 18 turns, right? Because we are running like a slightly weaker team than we potentially would be in another situation. So yeah, now we're up to, so start of turn 524k. Yeah, that's pretty good. And then we can get 8 orbs here. And then, oh, that didn't drop very well, did it? So 4. Not ideal, but, you know, we'll see how this plays out. Buuhan going to get super attacked straight away here. Yeah, double digits, okay. This is how you know you've reached that certain point in, like, Dragon Ball history, right? Where it's, we got like 500k in slot 1, but that's enough to tank supers for double digits. Tech Spirit Bomb Goku is the last boss, right, yeah. Let me know hop on the last few streams. How's it going? Yeah, it's going pretty well. We are starting off here strong with the Infinite Dragon Ball History stage. I didn't get a chance to do it earlier. I did all the Shadow Dragon stages, so all of those videos have gone up on the channel already. And now we're just getting through the Infinite Dragon Ball History stage. Hopefully, all the missions in one run. I mean, we've got the right units on the teams to get the team ones done. But oh, look at that. That additional super from Buhan clutches up the making sure we actually finish off the phase on this turn. Because that's what you want, right? When we're trying to do these things where there's beat in a certain number of turns, we don't want any of these turns where the enemy survives at the end, right? So Gohan's up to 398. I guess we could let him get at least one more stack in here, I suppose. And then fortunately, Boo has type advantage, so hopefully he shouldn't take too much damage from Gohan at the end here. Oh, Gohan versus Gohan. Look at this. Tech Ultimate Gohan attacking Tech, not Ultimate Gohan. 30k, yeah, that's fine. Gives us the attack up, and now we get the Dokkan attack. Unfortunately, though, with the 2 Ultimate Gohans on this turn, and then Buhan in slot 3, probably are not finishing him off this turn. But as long as we finish him off next turn, then we get into the phase, because we don't want to have the Spirit Bomb, the Buu Saga, come back and then be on the same phase, but with the enemy on like super low HP. So that would be not ideal. But I think the next rotation, considering how absolutely busted like Buhan is, I think we should be perfectly fine on the next rotation somehow. And nice crit from Ultimate Gohan and the additional. Let's go. Alright, we're definitely cooking now. Because will Buhan actually be able to finish him off? Let's see. He's got type advantage, but he's like, how old now? I mean, he got a crit, but, you know, he's trying out there, alright? He's still taking 34k. Okay. I see you. Alright, 700k start of turn for the STR Buhan. That is crazy. Alright, so we get these, and then we get these. So we've got the Spirit Bomb fully charged, which should be coming back on the next turn. Now, obviously, we don't get as many charges as if we had kept them on rotations. This is definitely not the most optimal way, like, to use the Buu Duo, but you know, that's not the aim of this run, essentially, is it? So we've got Vegito now. Oh, and he's physical. He's in. Well, sorry, Vegito, but you are about to get blasted with a Spirit Bomb. So let's actually go ahead and pick up the orbs here, so we can charge it up a little bit more. Grab these for you, and then Spirit Bomb time, boys. So let's hope we can get the crit here. Yo, Senior David, how's it going? Yeah, Goku can stun. The Part 2 banners come out in just under a week. Basically, when the Part 1 stuff dropped, the Part 2 banners should essentially be coming out like a week later. So maybe not at the reset time, though, like when the banners came out. But the main Dokkan Fest banners for Part 1 came out, what was it, like an hour or so earlier than banners usually come out. So I imagine it will probably be the same thing, right? So Tuesday morning for me in the UK, Monday evening if you're in the US, is when we should expect the Part 2 Carnival banners. But as soon as we get an update with those units in the file, so we actually know for sure, then I will let you guys know. Now this is where it's going to get a little bit sketchy. This is where we are going to have to just roll the dice, right? Because I could use an item, but I mean, imagine having to use an item on Infinite Dragon Ball History. But I'll tell you this right now, if Buhan gets super attacked by this Vegeta at the end, we're dead. So let's hope that he doesn't do that. I mean, Buhan could like triple super here and just absolutely clean out this Vegeta for all we know. Whew. Yeah, okay, he did one super, nice. That was a lot of damage from that one super from Buhan though, damn. And then 6 mil from you. I mean, this Buu could potentially triple super here, but let's see. No, we've been so unlucky with the hidden potential additionals in this run, damn. And now Buhan's about to get clapped. How much is he going to take? 300k? Oh, he's going to double super. All right, okay. He doesn't get defense on super, so, you know. What are we looking at here? Oh, 121. That's actually a lot better than I expected. So, okay, fair enough. Do I even need to use the other Spirit Bomb? I don't really, do I? Because we might not even get around to actually being able to use it. So, I'm going to go ahead and do this. Grab these for you. I mean, between the two Gohans here, we're going to kill Vegeta, and then we are on to what I believe is the final phase, and we'll be on turn 14 So basically we just got to kill Goku in 4 turns, which I think is going to be likely somehow, don't you? So, yeah, Gohan taking out Vegeta, and then here we are at the Tech Spirit Bomb Goku. So, alright. Yeah, 511k start of turn. Buhan actually has more, so let's put him in slot 1, grab all of these, and then grab these for you. Oh, well, that's not ideal really, is it? The orbs for the Boo duo at the end here, but I guess we'll have to make do. The 2 Boos together really are the stars of this rotation anyway. But I mean, like I say, we got like 4 turns to spare. So this is where I didn't double check, and it's actually like 14 turns, and we're on turn 14 now. But I mean, again, like maybe this time, if he actually wants to get some additionals, Buhan could still go crazy here and win the day. No? Okay. Wow. He really has been letting us down. Double-digit damage from the Spirit Bomb. Okay. Bit different from the Spirit Bomb that we launched against Vegeta, wasn't it? So, yeah, crit from these guys. No additional, of course, because we didn't really get any orbs. So that means I guess it's going to be up to Gohan here to finish the job. And we can get the int orbs for Buhan. So basically we're on full HP. Gohan should take double-digit damage from all of these attacks and then just kill Goku. So there you go. It's turn 15. So I'm pretty sure we smashed out all of the missions here. Gohan finishing off Goku here, and we can move on and get to the star. So there you go. Obviously Infinite Dragon Ball history has never really been that difficult. Is a, you know, extra little bit of content. Like I say, it's probably more fun for most people to just build 2 separate like good teams and then go through it, get all the missions done, and you do get a fairly decent amount of stones, right? Because we're going to pick up all the missions here. We obviously get 1 for completing it in the first place, but there you go. That is 12 missions completed. So if we go ahead and accept those, let's see what we actually get overall here. So we've got 1 for beating the stage, and then 27. So 28 extra stones, you know, not bad to add to the collection. And that is the new stage of Infinite Dragon Ball history done. So let me know down below in the comment section what team you guys used. Did you get all the missions done in one run, or did you use separate teams? Let me know down below in the comment section. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Master Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.